At the private retirement community where 90-year-old Lee lives in Charlottesville, Virginia, the last scheduled social event was a Valentine's Day dance in February. A few weeks later, as the coronavirus pandemic took hold in the U.S., the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention advised anyone 60 or older to stay home. There have been no more potluck dinners, poker games, special outings or other social activities scheduled at Lee's complex. And it's unclear to her when that may change. "We are more or less locked down and not allowed to mix with each other," said Lee, who asked that her last name and residence not be used, for privacy reasons. "We're not allowed to have any visitors except family, and we have to wear a mask." More from Personal Finance. Pandemic is driving major changes to nursing home industry. Robocalls are spiking as fraudsters prey on COVID-19 fears. Pandemic shows how difficult it is to time the market due to COVID-19 and the outsized risk it poses to older individuals, age-restricted, i.e., 55 or 60+. Communities like Lee's are facing a seismic shift in how they operate, experts say. Whether at a sprawling community or a small operation, amenities like fitness facilities, game rooms, libraries, dining rooms, and the social, active opportunities they provide, are often what draws residents there in the first place. "This pandemic fundamentally changes the business model," said Joseph Coughlin, founder and director of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology Age Lab. "Amenities will remain at the top of list for consumers, but will now share that spot with, is it safe?" he said. Including continuing care retirement communities, assisted living facilities and other homes for the country's older population, the $73 billion industry has already made major changes to address the latter. For example, communities where residents previously ate meals in a shared dining room may be asked to eat in their rooms, said Amy Clark, co-founder and senior editor of the Senior List. Or, meal times are getting staggered and there's more physical space between diners. Group functions have gone by the wayside and it's uncertain when, and how or if, they'll return. A lot of communities are grappling with, is this what it'll look like 12 months from now? Clark said. Researchers at IBIS World expect 2020 occupancy rates to fall, as potential residents of these properties delay making a decision to move. There also is the issue of being unable to visit a particular community for an in-person tour, a practice being replaced by online tours and conversations. At the same time, operators of these communities face higher expenses due to the pandemic, such as personal protective equipment to keep residents safe, cleaning materials and retraining staff, experts say. They may also need to create larger spaces to allow for social distancing to minimize spread of the virus, and figure out how other amenities can be safely offered.